It started with a tiny garden gnome placed near my front steps holding a cute welcome sign and wearing a pointed red hat. I thought it was harmless, but for one woman in my neighborhood it was an act of war. The HOA president Karen sent me a violation notice just 3 days later taped to my door in bright red letters. It said I was fined $500 for unauthorized lawn ornamentation and violating community standards. I thought it was a joke until Karen showed up at my door wearing sunglasses and holding a clipboard and told me in a cold voice, "This is a classy neighborhood and we don't do lawn clowns." I was stunned and confused, but more than that I was angry. I asked around and no one else in the community seemed to care about the gnome. In fact, most people liked it, even smiled when they walked past it, but Karen was on a mission to make me miserable. Instead of taking the gnome down, I put up another one, then another one, and soon I had 5 gnomes, each with a different look. One was holding a fishing rod, one was reading a book, one was dressed like a ninja. Every time Karen passed by, she looked more furious. She started sending me more violation notices threatening bigger fines, even legal action. The letters kept coming, but so did the gnomes. Then I got clever. I read the HOA bylaws from top to bottom and found a golden rule that said holiday decorations were allowed 30 days before and after the holiday, so I themed all my gnomes according to the calendar. In July I had patriotic gnomes wearing stars and stripes and waving American flags. In September I had back-to-school gnomes with tiny backpacks and pencils. In October I brought out Halloween gnomes with witch hats and pumpkins. Karen tried everything to stop me, but the HOA had nothing to stand on. I was following the rulebook better than she was. The final blow came when I set up a gnome that looked suspiciously like Karen. It was wearing sunglasses, a fake blonde wig, and holding a little HOA clipboard. I put it on a tiny lawn chair right where she could see it. The neighborhood burst out laughing. Neighbors stopped to take pictures. Even some of the HOA members started snickering at meetings. Karen filed one last official complaint claiming I was mocking her in public. The board rejected it because, as it turns out, the bylaws do not protect against hurt feelings. Karen eventually stepped down from her position on the HOA board and stopped walking past my house altogether. My gnome village still stands today. It keeps growing with each season and each new idea, and it reminds me every day that sometimes the best revenge is a creative one that plays by the rules and makes everyone smile except Karen. So if the HOA ever comes after you for something ridiculous, remember this story and know you are not alone. Subscribe for more real HOA tales from Robo Rules HOA, where drama meets justice with a little twist.